Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Slight. Today we're upgrading the mirrors on my Rebel 500. Now, these bar end mirrors were sent to me by Fenrir, and they're basically a version of the mirrors that I currently have. This is the kit they sent me, and like I said, it's pretty much a similar mirror to what I have now. I really love the amount you can see behind you with this type of mirror. Okay, so let's open this up. Now, it comes with everything you'll need, minus of course the drill, the Dremel, right? They give you some instructions, actually lots of literature to read. Okay, so this is the actual unit itself. You get this spacer, the bar end. So what it does is when you tighten it down, it spreads apart. It is then able to hold inside the bar, basically wedging itself inside. So you put the spacer on, the adapter goes on top of that, and of course the mirror, right? The mirror would attach to the end of that. As you can tell, the stem one worked quite well. I actually do like that. The only issue is they do get buzzy at highway speeds, hence why I wanted to try out these bar ends. Now with the bar ends, you do have to cut the end of the grips, right? So you have to access the bar. And with the OEM bar, you'll actually need to drill out the caps or the bar ends. This one's actually not the OEM bar. This one is from the Biltwell. It's, I believe, the Keystones is what the style is. Okay, so let's start this out. So we'll start by cutting the ends off the grips. And as you can see, the bars on this one is actually hollow. So on the OEM bar, this is the bar end. That is the actual component you'll have to drill out to accept the new bar end adapters. So we're gonna continue on with this. Okay, so I did end up getting the wrong bar ends. The ones you're gonna need are these ones. It's not the split ones, it's the end ones. Okay, so now that we ended up getting the proper ones, I got the wrong ones. I told them to get the wrong ones and when they ended up contacting me, but I'll link all the stuff that I'm actually gonna be using. So it has this little plastic piece here, this metal, or that's bar end. It's a little bit of a weight to it. That will go in like so, and you're gonna tighten that down. Now, you're going to want to put this on first, all right? And because if not, you're never going to put this over top. And you're just gonna tighten this down. And you do want to hold on to this metal because that's going to be spinning, all right? We're gonna tighten this down. Now, sorry, I didn't actually write this down. This is a 5 mil, okay? And they do give you an Allen key as well. So see, that doesn't come out. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make this as straight up as I possibly can. That way I have more adjustment, and then we're gonna tighten that down. Okay, so again, a little bit of movement there, so we're gonna tighten it down a little bit more. There we go. All right, and because the mirror is going to be coming out here, we are going to want to make sure that the numbers or the letters are going to be the same. So this is actually going to be the opposite side. So like that. All right, now they do have a lock washer on here, but we are going to put Loctite, blue Loctite on it. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much the way it works. It's now fastened. Now the hard side, we're gonna end up doing that side. We're first gonna cut this hole just around here. That way we can access the throttle tube. And I'm just using just an X-Acto knife, right? Okay. So now you can see, so you can drill this. That was probably the easiest way to do it, just so you're gonna have to access it. Now, when you put that in, you are going to have to trim out here too, because you don't want it sticking when it's, like if it's sticking, it wouldn't move. You want it to still move, right? I'll show you that after. So that was just a pilot hole. The biggest drill bit I have is a 1/2 inch. So I'm still gonna have to Dremel this out. So if you don't have a Dremel, you can use a straight file or something to trim it all the way back. You want it all the way back. You don't want anything touching here. Again, the only difference between this and the OEM one is you're gonna be drilling a lot more with the OEM bar because there are end caps, and the end caps or bar end weights that they have in the OEM ones is like about that thick, right? So you're going to be drilling into that. I'm going to trim this down so I can access that enough to, again, clear the bar end weight, the one that I'm going to be putting on here, so I can actually access inside here, right? So safety first. We're going to put some paint inside here because I did touch the inside. And essentially it's going to be the same thing as the other side. So right here, this outside edge, you're going to want to trim off, right? So about right where that collar is, we're going to put about 2 millimeters. All right, and you see this, it completely turns. I'm probably still going to cut just a little bit of a trim. This is the throttle tube here, right? See how it comes across? This is going to butt up against this side anyways, and this doesn't move. So now we can actually put this together. So that's pretty much the tough part about doing this, and OEM bars are even harder because you have to drill out the center piece here, right? All right, so we are going to put this in. Again, remember holding this center piece here. Make sure that that still moves. We can adjust this side afterwards. We're just doing the bar end stuff. So that's about straight. A little bit of movement, so we're going to tighten it a little bit more. Okay, so the last part is, again, you put this on, tighten this up. Again, I have blue Loctite on here as well, and we are going to tighten this up. That way when you move this, it doesn't loosen. Okay, so that is the Fenrir mirrors, the bar end mirrors. It does work for pretty much any motorcycle. You just have to figure out what size you need, and then you would just go through this. So this is the Rebel kit. I'm using the Bitwell Keystone bars, so you don't have to drill anything at that point. With the OEM bars, you do have to do the drill portion. This is a little bit easier if you already have bars. Anyways, if you like this channel, if you like this content, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and until next time, guys.